I'll tell you a little story. This one time I got sent to a house. It was really dark. It was summer. It was really dark, but the steep driveway and really narrow, and I didn't want to drive down there and get stuck down there. Not that I couldn't get out, it's just I'm a lazy guy and I don't enjoy having to extricate myself from tight spots. So I left the car parked on top of the hill and the house was at the bottom. Now, nowadays, I have this little gadget here. It's my cell phone. It's really good for calling up people if they're in the house and I'm on top of the hill and don't want to go down the driveway. In fact, I use it a lot. I use it every day to call people who are in buildings or in a house with multiple dwellings. You know, they have a lot of those old Victorian mansions here, and they have several suites and there's several doors. Which door do you knock on, especially when they don't tell you? You call them up, say, hey, your taxi's out front. Oh yeah, getting back to that house. I digressed, didn't I? Getting back to that house, I went down to the bottom of the hill and I knocked on the door. And the guy says, oh, it should be out there somewhere. Then I hear a voice calling from up where the taxi is on top of the hill. Hey, where's the driver? So I rush on up there and I get back up there and there's the guy sitting in the back. I think nothing of it. He says, take me down the road. Just take me down the road. He's a little nervous. And I heard a beep come from behind him. I thought, whoa, that sounds like the beep from my Interact machine. But of course you don't connect the dots, because you don't connect the dots for the reason that, hey, you're not expecting that to come from there, so if it's not familiar, you don't pay attention to it, or something like that. Anyway, we went down the road and the guy says, stop here. And it was a really dark place, really, really dark. So he got out of he just threw a $5 bill over the seat and it was like $4.85. I was worried I wasn't going to get paid. I was worried that I was not going to get paid because he was nervous. Anyway, he was gone. I didn't see which way he went because it was really dark. He could have gone anywhere. About 5 minutes later, I looked down right here and this guy, although it was the bigger one that we had several years ago, is gone. It's gone. Gone, gone, gone. No Interact. Oh, I got a call. Why does it always happen when I'm in mid-vlog that I get a call? Oh, turn around. Turn around. Go out that way, don't I? We find a convenient driveway to back into. There's one. Anyway, this car has blacked out windows in the back, so I can't see anything back there. In fact, I don't see fuck all. Well, there's my coarse language for tonight. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. Yeah, I didn't have an Interact. It had been stolen, and you know, management, the machine used to belong to the taxi company. Management was blaming me for doing away with it because I was disgruntled about using it. No, I didn't make away with it. It was stolen. About a month later, I get a call from the office saying, we found your Interact machine. Weird. So I go in the office and they said, yeah, some guy downtown handed this to one of our drivers, and when we powered it up, it had your number on it. Oh, good. Great. What a relief that was. They didn't make me pay $2,000 for the freaking machine. Anyway, the machine, well, It worked after that, but only 60% of the time because, hey, it didn't connect very well. You know what people like to do a lot is they get the Interact machine and they want to pay with that, and then their card is declined. Or for some reason, this thing here, oh, turn the light on. Hey. For some reason, this thing here doesn't want to communicate with the tower, or we're out of range or something like that. And it says bad communication, try again. And, you know, you try 2 or 3 times and it doesn't work. Now sometimes people have cash on them even though they want to pay with this. I don't know why, because cash is so much better and quicker. But they don't have cash on them. I'm obligated to take them to a bank machine or an ATM for people south of the border to get cash to pay me, and then I have to take them free back to their place. Really, a lot of work for nothing. Anyway, can you tell I don't like this technology? Can you tell I'd rather, you know, it's $18 on the meter, give me 20 and go, instead of having to mess with this thing and futz with it and play with it, and then it says bad communications. Oh, try again. I have a credit card instead of a debit card. Yeah, try again. It said decline the first time, or it said no communication the first time. What about the times when the bank machine is several miles away and it doesn't work? Sometimes I just have to write it off. Say, fine, here you go, goodbye. It's not easy making a living a dime at a time. And when they put stumbling blocks like this for the convenience of the customer and the inconvenience of the driver, it makes life more difficult. But I gotta say that when I started driving cab, we had we would take credit cards, but we had no machines at all. We had to go over the radio here, and we had to tell the number to the dispatcher, and the dispatcher would punch it out on the machine, and eventually they'd get back to you and say it's approved or disapproved. What a hassle. The last customer I had actually tried his Interact card, and he wanted to go for $9 worth in a certain direction. It was declined. He says, well, can we try again? I'll waste more of my time. So we try again, and I say, well, it was declined once. What do you think is going to happen? It was declined once, it's going to be declined again. And he says, no, I know there's some money in that account. I just want to try for $6 now. So we tried for $6, and the damn thing was approved. Then he gave me another $2.60 to make $7.60. The fare ended up being $6.55, but you know, people try. I just had a drunk native in the car. He was laying bricks all day, and then he went into a peeler joint to see girls stripping at 4 o'clock. It's now 10, so I imagine he was there for about 5 hours just drinking beer. Now, natives, like, this is not a racist thing. They can get a little bit crazy when they drink a lot and a little bit irrational because they don't have the enzyme that metabolizes alcohol, so it stays in their brain full force for quite a while. This guy waves at me at the last possible instant, so I pull into a parking lot right past where he waves, and he says, how much are you going to charge me to the Royal Oak Exchange? Well, the Royal Oaks, it's going to be what it's going to be, you know, it's going to be, I don't know, $12, $14, whatever, it's going to be that much. Can you do it for 10? No, it's going to be 14 or 12 or whatever it is. I go by the meter. Well, can you make me a deal for 12? No, I don't do flat rates. I don't do flat rates. It's going to be what it's going to be on the meter, on the clock. So we're on the way out there, and we're like $2 short of it, and it's already $13.85 on the meter. He says, well, can you take me to Brentwood for 25? No, Brentwood for 25, No, it's going to be about 35 to go to Brentwood. Well, can you do it? No, I can't. It's going to be about 35 to go to Brentwood. And here he's trying to, screw me for every little last dollar. And I say, well, look, it's going to be what it's going to be. And then, well, you mean you're not going to do it for 25? No, I'm not going to do it for 25. Look, Royal Oak Exchange, $14, okay? $14, I'll take you to Royal Oak Exchange. That's enough. That's really enough. It's just crazy. It's just stupid. These people trying to nickel and dime you for every last fucking dollar. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.